Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Monday. Okay, today's Monday, June the 8th. As you guys can see, I am chilling in the back of my car. Okay, I said I would promise you guys that I would do an extra reading or video a little bit later on today, because I posted 2 videos that I did this morning, and for some strange reason, I'm very sensitive to energies, and I know you guys that are sensitive to energies, you guys will understand what I'm talking about or what I'm saying. But I'm very sensitive to energies, especially when there's energetic shifts or changes. So I can hear the slightest thing, whether this is like a door slamming, somebody coming in and out of the apartment, like little things like that. I'm very sensitive to, and it does shift the energy a little bit. So that is why I said in my messages earlier today that, I can feel there's a shift in the energy. So I'm going to stop doing my readings, and I'll just, do a reading in the car if I have to. Okay. I'm just going to open my window so that I can, sorry, I'm like all up in the camera. I don't care though. Open up the window so I can get some fresh air, some breeze, flowing through. It's a really nice day today, okay, guys? But this is just going to be an oracle message, a journey oracle message for you guys for today. So today is Monday, June the 8th. I hope you guys are doing well, okay, mentally, physically, emotionally, okay? So let's see what you guys might need to know for today, or what extra messages you might need to know, or what possibly could come up in the message, okay? So we have awaken. So some of you guys could have gone through an awakening, or there's something about an awakening that's very significant. Now, this has been showing up a lot recently in the messages, and I'll try my best to keep the message at like 10 minutes at most, okay? Because I am outside and I don't know how much storage I got, because, iPhones be doing the most, okay? But like I said, you guys could be going through an awakening, or there's something about awakenings, whether this is spiritual, whatever it is, right? You could be seeing things from basically a different perspective, or from a different point of view, okay? Now, this may look differently to other people. Spiritual awakenings can constantly keep happening. It doesn't matter how many journeys or how many how many things you've gone through, right? Experiences, example. But there's something about spiritual awakenings, or going through an awakening, that's very significant at this time. So let me see what else shows up in the message. But that is very significant, and I've noticed that's been coming up a lot lately in most of the messages, okay? So, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective about this awakening? Thank you. We have the process. So it's almost like while you're going through this awakening, it is a process, right? Just like anything in life. Creativity could be significant. Like it looks like somebody's like writing something down, okay? It's almost like pen and paper, or pencil and paper. Art could be significant. Drawing could be significant as well. But there's something about your creativity, or being able to connect with your creativity is significant, right? So take what resonates with that too. That could be also confirmation, but there's something about that that's significant, okay? Yeah, we have play. So mushrooms could be very significant. Something about you being at play is significant, or just being in this playful energy. Now, with play showing up here, this also can talk about not only just spiritual awakenings, but inner child energy, like being in your inner child, connecting with your inner child, being comfortable with your inner child as well, because a lot of times people will connect with their inner child, and it feels like sometimes people are trying to control that specific person. So for some of you guys too, this could be like age groups, right? Say you're like in your 20s or 30s, right? You may have people in your energy who see that you're playful, who see that you're abundant, but maybe you're very selective of who you are playful with. But it's not to say that you're not a playful person. You are. It's just you're very selective. And for some of you, this could also talk about, for some, where it's like you are stepping into your creativity, which is allowing you to be playful. And you may have people that are just like, well, I'm 30 something, or I'm 20 something, and, I don't feel like I need to be like that. I'm an adult. right? Where like some people are just like, I'm an adult and I'm grown and I don't need to do this and I don't need to do that, or whatever the case is. Some of you guys could be dealing with people like that are very judgmental, right? When it comes to you connecting with your inner child. And to me, I always say that's really weird because anybody can connect with their inner child. Doesn't matter who you are. Anyone can connect with their inner child. It doesn't matter who you are. But you guys could be very playful. It's like Leo energy, right? And this is also the present moment. So you being playful in this present moment is very significant. Take what resonates with that. Also, whatever is going on in the present moment could also be very significant too. Like some of you guys, like I said, you guys could be dealing with certain things where you could be very playful or just being in this playful type of, flow or energy. And you could be dealing with people who they don't want to see that, okay? They want to see you maybe just as miserable as them, or, you going through certain things like them. Things like that, right? So yeah, light in the dark, right? You are the light in the dark. You are the light in dark times, in darkness. If people are going through dark times or moments, you bring out their inner child, or it's almost like you allow them to step into their inner child where they forget, right? Like where they are in this present moment. So, when life is so serious and then you meet somebody who's like, why are you so serious? Why are you taking life so serious? Why are you so angry? Why are you so this? You know what I mean? Like you could be somebody who's very optimistic and joyful. And it's almost like just because you're going through things doesn't mean that you're not aware, okay, about what's happening around you. You're aware, but it's almost like, why stay in this low vibrational energetic frequency when you easily could just be more happy, right? When it comes to the energy, right? Where you can be more playful, when you can be more basically yourself. Okay, so take what resonates with that too. We have synchronicities. So this could be angel numbers or just seeing certain signs like butterflies, okay, angel numbers, seeing spirit, or just dreams. Like dreams could be significant too, where some of you guys, your dreams could be very vivid at this time. Okay, even when it comes to dreams too, pay attention to that, because there's something about your dreams where maybe you guys are dreaming about certain dynamics or situations, and this could also be bringing up nostalgia for some of you guys. So you guys could be dealing with nostalgia or like nostalgic moments or situations or whatever the case is, but spirit is saying to keep going. Okay, whatever you're seeing in synchronicities, spirit is saying to keep going, because that is you connecting with source. That's also source basically showing you like, hey, I see you and I know you see me too, right? Just being aware. Okay, so take what resonates with that. I'm just going to put this up a little bit more because I realize that I can. Okay, so let me just fix this a little bit more. All right, guys. Yeah, so there's something about that where it's like, you guys could be in a situation right now where you are seeing a lot of things when it comes to like patterns, okay, synchronicities like angel number 111 or 1111 or 123, 1234, and even mirrored numbers. And I talked about this last week, okay? But transformations are very significant. Some of you guys could be going through a transformation at this time. Like I said, when it comes to synchronicities as well, butterflies are very significant. So that could be confirmation for some of you guys as well. Take what resonates with that. Okay, but I just heard a horn honking, so that could be confirmation too when it comes to synchronicities, right? Yeah, we have change. So again, transformations, change, things like that are very significant where you guys could be going through some type of change. And then it's almost like as you're going through these changes, right, whatever this change is, this could be energetically, this could be spiritually, this could be physically, okay? Because again, change could be anything. Moon cycles could be also significant. So some of you guys could be connected to the moon cycles, right? Where say the moon cycles are shifting and changing, it's like you guys could feel the transits of each moon cycle, of each change. So say for example, you're a Cancer or you have Cancer placements, right? Or just any water placements. This could be Pisces or Scorpio. Not to say any other placements in the zodiac sign cannot feel these changes. Some of you guys can, but for some of you, it may be more physical. For some of you guys, it could be emotional. For some of you guys, it could be just other things, right? So say you do have certain placements in your chart, that is significant. That's why I always say to look at your birth chart, because you never know, what will show up. But there's something about that that energy where you guys could be seeing a lot of changes or changes happening around you, where maybe at one point you felt like things were stagnant, okay, or things were just not moving, right? And even with these changes, it doesn't matter how big or small they are, you have gratitude. Okay, you're somebody who has gratitude. You show gratitude. There's something about tears that are very significant. So this could be also like tears of joy. Okay, like you guys could be not crying in a way where it's like you're sad, but tears of joy in a way where you guys are so grateful, or you're showing gratitude for the little things in life, right? This could be waking up every day, okay? Food on the table, you being able to, you know, wake up and brush your teeth to clean water, like little things like that where other people may not have the same type of, you know, gratitude or abilities, okay, when it comes to certain things. And that plays a big part in life, because again, if we're complaining about the small things, right, what about the things that actually are helpful or beneficial, right? Because when you think about it, not everybody around us, around the world, for example, has clean water, has clean food or food to eat, has a bed to lay in. You know what I'm saying? So just being grateful for the small things in life, whether this is the people that you have in your life, like family and friends who do appreciate you and support you and stuff like that, that's different. For some of you guys, if you don't have support, that's another thing too that's significant, because if you don't have support, maybe you guys could be meeting people who are more supportive for you in that sense, right? We have wisdom. So some of you guys could be sharing a lot of wisdom, or there's something about your wisdom that's very significant at this time. And also when it comes to wisdom, pearls are very significant, or like seashells. You could be somebody who has a lot of wisdom and knowledge for your age. And the reason why I say that is because you could have someone older than you and you could be younger than them. And this could be anybody. Okay, you could be in your 60s and be in your 50s. Okay, and somebody thinks they know more than you because they're older than you. Or you could be in your 50s and someone being in their 40s, and etc, etc. Okay, so there's something about you having wisdom and knowledge about certain things. Being able to see things also before they happen is significant. But taking a leap of faith could be very significant. Like you guys could be thinking about taking a leap of faith, and this could be taking a leap of faith on yourself, okay? It's like, while other people don't want to take a leap of faith within you, you will always take a leap of faith within yourself, because you trust in yourself. But not only that, you know that once you put yourself out there, or once you put your best foot forward, you know that things will manifest, or you know things will work out for your favor, because you're doing things that make you happy. You're doing things that actually benefit you when it comes to your happiness, and not what other people are expecting you to do because of their happiness. You're doing things that make you happy because that's what you want to do, right? And there's a difference when you do things for other people versus when you do it for yourself, right? But I'm going to end it here. Like I said, I'll try to keep it like 10 minutes or so, past the 10 minutes. But again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always, and you guys know that you guys can follow me on YouTube and TikTok. I do post on there most of the time. If you guys are looking to book a reading, you guys can email me, like I said, because like I said, I do have the website still up, but I am monitoring it and watching it, like I said, because if I'm not seeing any traffic or flow, because usually I do post blogs about like the new moon or the full moon, or just like connecting with your body, that kind of stuff with astrology, and just the seasons, like Cancer season, Leo season, that kind of stuff. But like I said, if I'm not seeing any movement or any traffic in that sense, and I'm only seeing it mostly on TikTok and YouTube, most likely I'll probably just get rid of the website, or I'll just cancel it, or whatever the case is, because confirmation with the horn, because I have no issue with releasing things, right? So that's also something for you guys to learn too. It's like in life, sometimes it's okay to release things that no longer serve you, or don't benefit your best interests and stuff like that, okay guys? But I'm gonna end it here. Okay guys, I love you guys, and again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys for liking, commenting, reposting, things like that. And yeah, I'll see you next time. All right guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday, and I'll see you guys in the next reading or video. All right guys, I love you guys. Bye.